Droughts, torrential rains, ancient farming practices with low productivity, the COVID pandemic, and also the invasion of locusts. It has never been more difficult to cultivate crops in the Horn of Africa. This is, for example, the reality of millions of subsistence farmers threatened with famine in Somalia. But a new generation has decided to take up the challenge, armed with all the basic knowledge, but also some new learning methods through videos gleaned from the internet. These young farmers have decided to turn to greenhouse cultivation. Less water needs, less harmful insects. Greenhouses have become a guarantee of supply of fresh produce. Take a look. Food security in Somalia is an everlasting problem, with millions facing starvation every year. It's mainly due to the erratic weather patterns characterized by heavy floods and severe droughts, but also rudimentary agricultural practices. The outbreak of COVID-19 and locust invasion further compounded an already fragile situation. Amid this escalating situation, young Somalis are now shifting to greenhouse farming to not only boost food production but also earn a living.
I invested in energy and started this project in the countryside to enable my people to take advantage of the greenhouse. The technology has allowed me to plant some vegetables that used to be brought from abroad.
With a seed capital of $10,000 from his family, Sabriye started off the greenhouse farm in the outskirts of Somalia's capital, Mogadishu. He had studied greenhouse farming at the Somali National University, but he says he got more practical knowledge on YouTube and Google. He is among the increasing number of farmers who are embracing this modern and high-yielding technology. His farm generates an average of 100,000 kilograms of an assortment of vegetables every 6 months. At the farm, one of the workers, Muhammad Umar, is spraying the vegetables to rid them of insects and disease. The pesticides and sprayers have to be imported from neighboring countries such as Kenya, since they are not readily available in Somalia. Some of the crops on his farm include bell peppers, tomatoes and cucumbers.
The greenhouse will be a better option for us in the future because out in an open field there's problems like insects. But the greenhouse is safer and it could help get better crops.
For traders, the greenhouse technologies now ensure fresh and quality produce arriving in the market on time. This is a revolution from the past, when most of the fresh vegetables were imported from neighboring Kenya and Ethiopia. A kilogram of tomatoes is sold at $1.2 like imported ones. The local produce sells fast since they are fresh and undamaged. Some vegetables were from Nairobi, but they are available now in Mogadishu. In our country, we can get the best fresh products that last for a very long time. Even the plum tomatoes have become local, and we can get them in our country. Clean and undamaged vegetables, also without soil. These vegetables are available from the greenhouse in the country.
Tomatoes used to be brought from Ethiopia overland and would be quite damaged by the time we got them. But now we get it fresh. From Kenya, it was expensive cargo and arrived at the airport also damaged. Now we don't have to face this problem. It is grown in the countryside and you can order and get it right away.
Agricultural experts now see the greenhouse technology as one of the most viable options in boosting food production in Somalia, especially in light of adverse climatic conditions.
The field is important for everyone, and especially for the farmers who can produce vegetables each season. We have seen in our country, especially in the capital, that tomato production has stopped temporarily, which caused a price hike, and poor people couldn't afford to buy it. The idea of a greenhouse is better, and it can produce more.
With over half of the population facing dire food shortages every year, Somalia is among the most food insecure countries in the world. However, initiatives such as greenhouse technologies can go a long way in alleviating perennial food shortages in the country.